Hey everybody, it's Cameron back here at Geeks Gambit in beautiful downtown Mentor on Lake, Ohio. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, at least it was wonderful a day as we're having here at the shop. Plenty of cool stuff going on this week, plenty of cool stuff coming up, and got plenty of new releases in this week. Pokemon just let out a truckload of new inventory for today, release today, and I have some hyper people behind me waiting to go ahead and rip into those. Thought I'd go ahead and get started with that. What are you starting with back there? The action figures? Action figures. The premium figure collection or the EX box? What's that? Okay. So it sounds like they're going to dig right into Crown Zenith, the premium figure collections for Crown Zenith. You go ahead and switch over here. There we go. Trust me, it was not easy getting them to wait all morning to go ahead and open these. But finally they get to. They're a little excited. They've never worked with this setup before, so give them a little bit of relief. Friday. Here we are opening Pokemon. Tonight is Friday Night Magic, though. Casual Commander, as always, starts about 6 p.m. Goes until late in the evening, early in the morning. Usually people are rolling out between 1 and 2. I'm usually gone before that, and then it's Matt's problem. So these premium figure collections go, I think it's 11 packs, promo card, what else, a pin. There's your pin. You got one for Zamazenta, one for Zacian. Appropriately, the Sword and Shield for Pokemon Sword and Shield, the end of an era as we are now in Scarlet Violet. But they really trickled out this release. Oh, thanks for the follow there, Fletcher. Appreciate it. We are really working hard to get me streaming more regularly, or at least get somebody streaming here more regularly. Maybe we'll get lucky and someone with some actual charisma and talent will take this over someday. But until then, you guys are stuck with me. Apparently, I'm not allowed to look back there. It makes them nervous. Waiting for them to realize I have the headphones on, so all the smack they're talking about me, I cannot hear. Just gonna shred right into those packs. So don't worry. Those crimps and everything, obviously manufacturer defect. A little bit more common than it should be, probably. Well, Dirk, you're there. How's the audio working? Do I have it at the right level since you aren't here to coach me through? Good. What do you know? I was playing around with this thing before, screwed up my voice. It was funny. Had to find the right button. So, as always, plenty changing. Anytime something stays the same here for too long, I have to go ahead and monkey with it. For those who haven't heard, lots of updates to the store. We've been doing Friday Night Magic Casual Commander now for over 2 years. It's always been free to play. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So we've been, as I was saying, we were doing Friday Night Magic Casual Commander free for over 2 years, and it still sort of is free, but there's a slight twist now. So for those who come, there will be a $5 fee. That $5 will be applied toward your purchase for the evening. So that's a big update for a lot of people. Now, for most people, that's not going to make a bit of difference. They spend $5 and well more than that throughout the night, so that's not going to impact them at all. Will it hamper us and the people that do come out? I honestly don't know. Guess we'll find out. Tonight's the last absolutely free night. The actual pay-to-play starts next week. I'm sure we'll hear some feedback tonight, but this is something everyone's been encouraging me to do for a while. So that's starting. We just revamped the membership tier, so that's awesome. Also, something available through Mechanics for those who aren't familiar. Oh, I didn't set up a macro for that, did I? I'll remember how to do that again soon. Hey, you guys are just ripping through those cards so fast. You get anything good yet? They're talking to me like I can hear them. It's awesome. There we go. That's better. See, Rob, see, everything breaks because you go back to work. However, if Mrs. Dark is available tonight, Gigi's here. She's looking for pets. That's much better. Awesome. So, did you get anything good? Yeah, this camera is not as good as it appears during every other time I've tested it. I blame Rob. Okay, so if you're saying you'll be here at 5:30, let me see. Dark says he's going to be here at 5:30. So I've heard everything from 7 to 7:30 to 8 is 5:30 in dark time. Ooh, see, not an expensive card, but I like that card. Part of the Galarian Gallery. Nifty, it's shiny. That might be Cheyenne's only hit for the day. So yeah, the memberships have started up. They're over there at Mechanics GG. We do them here in store. This has nothing to do with the point of sale loyalty program that also goes on throughout the store, but it's a new way to go ahead and help promote the store. Really, if you do the math on it, it's some great deals. It's not money in my pocket. It's just guaranteed sales for the rest of the month. Monthly memberships, different tier levels, different benefits. Those just opened up today, so that'll be fun to go ahead and use that. You know, here we are, a tabletop gaming community. If you just want to open a store today, don't. You've got far too much competition. You've got Amazon, you have Walmart, you have Target, you have cool stuff, and the list goes on. But we do something a bit differently. We have the community, and we're looking to the community to go ahead and provide them cool stuff and some extra perks and recognition to being part of the community, as well as helping to build the community. So yeah, that comes with some memberships, but in the end of it, it's got some really cool stuff going on. Those who Subscribe at a higher level can go ahead and get a monthly gift certificate or join a special draft only available to them at no extra cost for the month. Ooh, pretty. I like the shiny cards. Hey, I don't know. I updated it and told it that it was chatting and new releases, and I changed the event, so I don't know. You'll see enough magic cards tonight after 6, right? Is it still showing that it's in the magic stream? Because I updated everything. It shouldn't be. Says the guy who, you know, one of my first dealings with him was buying over 100 pounds in bulk Pokemon. Hey, I don't know, man. It might be. I'm still getting used to all this newfangled technology. So see, they get to sit here and open all the stuff and look at all the pretty stuff, and then they have to go and back and organize it and either put it in the showcase or put it on TCG Player. You're only waiting to bring them in because you're afraid that we might ask you to go ahead and sort them. So lots of fun stuff going on today, definitely. What do we got tomorrow? Tomorrow's Magic Pauper. We're going to do that Pauper Cube at 11 a.m. $5 buy-in for that. We'll do prizes based on who shows up. Right now, I think we can only support like 8 people on that. But for first event, I think that's not horrible. Casual Magic is always every day. Hey, you already got your win for the year, Dark. You've got it, and you're prepping to put it into a necklace, so... Oh, jeez. Is it going to be the top set or the pro set, though? 1 second. Yeah, I'll be right back. Check on something real quick. There we go, back again. Disaster narrowly avoided. This duty calls because he's gonna spew a lot of duty on the calls. Oh, wow, did you jump into that EX box already? Oh, they are wasting no time. Apparently want to hurry up and get back to sorting and organizing. We have some other cool stuff I'll be going through here in a few minutes. Some stuff you may never have seen or you haven't seen in years, perhaps. Behind me, it's a little bit messier than usual because I've been going through all this stuff going, what am I going to do with it? Decades of having the storage stuff just getting pushed to the side. I need it to go somewhere. I figure I'd hold that for the community, see what they think. Uh-oh, they're playing the energy game. Look at this. Hey, those of you who haven't already subbed to Dark Rizard over on Spotify, go do so. According to my count, he is only a couple away from hitting 7,000 mile mark for subscribers. And of course, that's where all this awesome music you're hearing in the background comes from. Should be a new album out. I have to go check and see if that dropped. Remember, normal hours at the store, Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Of course, tonight we always stay open a bit later, just a little bit for those crazy magic nerds. Usually guys are getting out of here between 1 and 2 in the morning. Commander Night starts at 6 as always. Maybe we'll be streaming some of the games from that tonight. That could be fun. I know if you would volunteer to go ahead and play on stream, so we might just do that as well. You guys are done opening stuff? They say they're done opening stuff. What should we do with them? Hold on. They want me to talk to them. Hold on. Apparently they're going to open some more. Shocker. If given the opportunity, they will. Oh, it has been quite the day here. That is for sure. Got up early, got into work early, got a ton done. Threw a bunch of updates out to the community. Haven't gotten too much feedback, so maybe that's a good thing, or maybe they're all waiting to yell at me in private. Who knows? There we go. So to keep people updated of what's going on. You know, it is one thing to go ahead and try and make a living out of your hobby. It's another thing to actually be doing it. And we've been successful enough to do that for now. The thing is, the past couple of years, things have been so tumultuous. Something happened, I don't know, what, about 2-3 years ago? Kind of shut everything down a bit, changed everything forever. Yeah, go ahead and get a new calendar made up. There's some other places looking to go ahead and put calendars up for the events going on throughout the community. A lot of the events are free, some have a fee. It all depends on what's going on. That's like Monday Mini Paint Night. First time's always free. After that, it's $10, which covers the use of the minis, or I'm sorry, use of the paints and brushes and all that fun stuff, as well as a mini to take home and keep for yourself. Some people bring in their own minis and just go ahead and join in the fun. That event can range anywhere from like 6 people to 16, I think we've gotten up to so far. Uh-oh. Maureen's Oshians. Hey, one of those is going to be mine, isn't it? Don't break it. Goodness, these kids. Go. Just getting some work out of the way. I hate this whole work thing while I'm at work. Uh-oh. We're going to see who draws better here. Oh, goodness. So lots of fun stuff to go through today, like I said. Got some videos we've got to edit. We have a bunch more news coming up. There's a ton of releases this week. So we've got these for Pokemon. You have the EX decks and the Crown Zenith premium figure collections. They also did 2 EX decks, Ampharos and Lucario. They did the Origin Form Palkia V-Star League Battle deck. They did the Paldea Friends mini tins. I'm telling you guys, you see those out there, go ahead and grab them. The metal is just too expensive, I'm guessing. Whatever process it uses is too expensive. They have really limited and allocated those heavily. So if you see them places, they are typically going to be worth picking up, because if you see them once, you may not see them again. Where's all the good stuff? Where's the gold cards? The wrong boxes, they tell me. Have some fun with this. I'm going to switch over to another camera in a minute, go over to some other stuff we're looking at here at the shop. What else came out besides Pokemon? Nothing new for Magic this week. I mean, we got some restocks in, but nothing new. Dominaria Remastered, I know we're out of. That's back on the shelves. Let's see. Role-playing games, nothing new came out for those. I didn't bring in any new board games this week. Got some new dice in. Deck boxes, got a bunch of 100-count boulders back in, including their new Synergy line. Oh, what'd they get? Ooh, is that the textured energy? Looks like it. And Mom got a little Charizard. Ooh, Radiant Charizard. New binders, a new setup, laid out a few different things. Had to add some more tables and chairs in here. We'll keep on filling it up on Fridays. And even Sundays with D&D has gotten kind of crazy. We typically have 3 games of D&D going on here on a Sunday. And to make enough room, plus the people that want to come in, play Magic, Pokemon, and other games while those D&D games are going on. As you can see behind me, that way, it's not a small store. It's over 4,000 square feet. And I think only a few hundred of that is dedicated to operating the business. The rest is table space and sales. They're having too much fun there. They're not supposed to be having fun at work. I don't know why. You do not need to stop buying those. You need to keep buying those. Keeps the lights on, man. I'll just say, next week, you'll be able to throw your funds at Magic the Gathering March of the Machines Aftermath. Gigi is here, being problematic as always. Little stubborn brat. What's she showing us? Ooh. Oh, not that button again. Gotta disable that button. I didn't forget, you mentioned it the other night, but we weren't going to be here because Mrs. Geek was getting her hair did. I don't know if you can see that splash of color over my shoulder right there. Shouldn't you be working, man? But people have day jobs. Actually, where did she go? I was just watching her chew on her elephant a few minutes ago. Does Matt have food? I'm sure she's causing some sort of trouble. Here's the important question. Does the toy squeak? Because we found out that if it is a bone, or the order of importance for her toys, if it is a bone, if it is her brother's toy, or if it squeaks, everything else falls below that. Yeah, see, I see they've got some stuff that'll go into the staples bin. Remember, we do try our best to keep staples up and handy for folk who come in, need it for their decks, be it Pokemon or Magic. Looking at doing it for Flesh and Blood and Final Fantasy as well, but those just don't have the same amount of support here in the area, so they're a little bit lower priority. If we had more people who were interested, we would move it up on our priority list. Both great games. If you haven't had an opportunity to try them, you should. You know, I mean, that's perfectly fair. You know, on the other hand, are they still charging? They're charging a little bit under. It's going to be a little bit under full price, and minimum is going to be what, 2 rares or mythics? So yeah, it's like, okay, well, it costs you less to make. So I get it. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no control over it. I think they're just trying to see what they could potentially get away with, right? I'm sure they put it out to some focus group or another. Of course, they put a lot of their ideas out that way, and you wonder who they're getting to join in those focus groups. Things still looking good for coming up tonight, Greasy Jesus? Before you make your whirlwind tour down south? I think they're testing the waters with the next few sets, right? So you've got this one, fewer cards, about the same amount of money, right? It is less, but close. Then you've got same amount of cards, but a 30% price hike or more with Lord of the Rings. It's like they're trying to be a Panini with all the different arts and different foil styles and serialized cards. And, you know, probably not a great decision for the hobby, but that's where it's going. And then after that, they're going to test it again with Commander Masters. Wow. Well, since it's always a surprise when you do make it up, I mean, I don't know if you could be considered late, just that you're here. Oh, I thought they were done opening for a minute. They fooled me. Shiny. Turn it into some shiny dollar bills. You gotta be almost done, right? I think that's what my friends who do this, they're on here for 18 hours at a time, cracking packs. I can't be entertaining for 18 minutes, let alone 18 hours. No, don't. No one needs your comments. That's why I have the mic and you don't. Yeah, no. Peanut gallery. Another Charizard, I see. No wonder that the value on those dropped. Ooh, Lashi V. Do I have that one yet? If I don't have that one yet, I want that one. She's got the binder. I have no clue what I have. I just point out every once in a while. I want this card. Put it in the binder. So is that it then? That's it? All right. Look at that. There you go. Some openings and some fun stuff. Go back over here. I'll fight with that camera later. See why it's doing what it's doing. As a matter of fact, I may grab it right now. Be right back, guys. see. There we go. Perfect. So they're done opening their stuff. Let's see what else is going on. What are we going to talk about? Talk about the direction of the store a bit. So the hope is the store keeps on going like it's going, continues to build up the community. That is the important part, right? It's about having fun. It's about games. It's about having a like-minded community. It's about building that community and spreading that community and spreading the positivity that goes with it. Oh, Greasy, I did ask her to go ahead and make one of those for you in 4X, so she might have it tonight. I'm not sure. I know she's made one for Dark as well. I think we got Dark said like extra petite, so he can tie it and wear it. So the new shirts are in. Should have some more in tonight. Got the Magic one, got the Pokemon one. They're adjusting the general Choose Your Adventure one. They're going to be $20. We did manage to go ahead and get them at a lower price point this time. And frankly, I think some better shirts too. So they're going to be $20. So I mentioned that I've got some stuff here that, let's see. I've been going through and finding some stuff that is just kind of like, it moved around a bunch over the course of moving stores, getting stuff out of the storage, been in the store's possession for a decade or more. I don't know who remembers this game, but Overpower was a lot of rage back in the 90s. It was, you know, Magic with superheroes. Not really, but that's basically what it was. It's a TCG game for Marvel, DC, Image, other comic book companies. Now I've got a ton of it, and I've got to figure out and go through it. It's got old prices on it. It's not like you can throw this up on TCG Player. They don't have a database for it. And there is some value to it. Now, some crazy people are going ahead, getting them graded and trying to sell PSA and Beckett versions for insane amounts of money. But there are also still some people who play the game. So I've got to try and figure it out. These are one of many things I have to go through and figure out, what am I going to do with all this stuff? eBay it, maybe, but I mean, could you imagine not knowing the game too well? It's not that there's nothing wrong with it, or not that I wouldn't want to learn it, but not knowing it at all and trying to go do all the research just to find the value. And that values, you know, it's not like Magic or Pokemon where there's millions of people playing this game or chasing the cards out now. There's what, 100 or 200 folk out there? They get things like all these non-sports things. This is a sealed pack. Is basically a case topper or box topper back in the day by a company named Rittenhouse. They're still around. They make a lot of stuff for movies and goodness, I can't even remember, TV shows. That's the word we're looking for. So all sorts of stuff I still have to try and figure out what I'm going to do with. Meanwhile, also going ahead and putting some updates in and around the store. Always something. check over there. No one's got anything too panicky going on. That's good. I also have a ton of books and everything else I've still just got to go through and figure out. I thought I'd throw it up here and see if anyone had any thoughts or suggestions before I have to go and put all that work into figuring out what I'm going to do with something that I'm just doing something with it to get it out of my way. And there's also just cool stuff that I have to go through that is probably worth the research. Let's see, how's this show up on here? Marvel Masterpieces. Anyone remember these? Anyone collect these when they were younger? Been chasing them down over the past couple of years? And they got hot all of a sudden? This is a lot of the stuff that goes into having a shop. And one of the reasons I tell people, you probably really don't want to. It's a lot of tedious work. As much as it might look like it Friday nights, my job isn't just to walk around, talk with people, and be friendly. No, I actually have to do a lot of stuff. That's why I put in a crazy amount of hours. But I love y'all, so it's worth it. A lot easier to do this when I've got people giving me feedback because I can talk. Lord knows, anyone who's had to deal with me for any length of time knows it's a lot harder to get me to shut up than it is to get me to start talking. So let's have a look here at this. Let's see. That's me going, great, where'd I put my cheater? Lord knows I'm blind. Uh-oh. They're coming to get me. Let me see what's up. Never mind me as I just go ahead and gather some stuff and figure out whether it's worth putting online or not. That's why I talk about being a community. Let's remember, still am a business. I need to turn a profit. I do afford to feed my fat belly. Definitely do like to eat. Yeah, that's all stuff I gotta do something with. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I guess the kids and the puppy like to eat. But more importantly, the puppy, I guess, is what she's trying to point out to me. The only way to get better at this is just keep doing it, right? I think, though, I don't think. Yeah, I think I need to grab something from another part of the store real quick. Let me see. All right, I'm going to take a quick break while I go get another piece of equipment that I didn't realize I was going to need. So I will be back in just a few minutes, folks. Rock out to some Dark Rizard's music here, and I'll see you in a few. And there we go. Back yet again. So where'd we leave off? We were taking a look at some of this crazy stuff that I have to figure out what to do with. I'm playing with Gigi in the background. She's being all excited. I should know better that anytime I walk away from this, I'm going to be stuck for a few minutes. Might as well just go ahead and get some pictures there for eBay, and we'll get ready to set those up. Hey, kid. You want to come say hi? You want to go on film? You want to go say hi? Come here. Well, come here. Nope. Gonna be shy. Part of the plan was I was going to go ahead and get this all set up to take better pictures, but I guess I didn't get that far yet. It is always a challenge for me to try and prioritize because the way I see it, everything's important. Everything needs done sooner or later. And in my case, everything needs done right now. If not yesterday. Equipment, got some supplies. Move right along, right? Now, where did I put those? Look at this. 90s in all its glory. See how that comes out there. Witchblade in Darkness. Golden card. Numbered. Good luck reading that, though. Maybe if your eyes are better than mine. Ah. That's what I was looking for a minute ago. Uh-oh, they're getting into my dice. There we go. Here, if you guys sit here and do a bunch of work in front of the computer, I might as well do it with you guys, right? never know. Maybe you'll see something here that strikes your fancy. Too much random stuff. Too much. This whole box here, plus what I showed you there earlier, all overpowered. Yeah, just put up a random lot. Come say hi? You're just gonna protect me from the big scary guy?
Gonna get you. This better not count against my 15 minutes of fame.
There we go. Say hi. Say hi. Can I look? It's up there. It's up here. You go chase John. He doesn't have bacon today. All right, let's see. Back to work, I suppose. Yeah, totally. I need to set this up differently. See, it's like every time I turn around, there's something else I've forgotten to do. Chi-Chi. the upside, a lot of this has already been organized or close to it. See, that doesn't help. I could see you're ready to go through this over the next several days and not be any further along. Who knows? Yeah, you've got the 90s was a mess of who could make it to market with the next TCG, CCG, right? It's like we're getting back there again, except more rapidly. So every time I turn around, new TCGs come out. Of course, people who always ask me about are people who are breakers and looking to sell online. No, you're the only ones asking about it. Very seldom does a player come in asking about a new card game. And then it's like, sure, get you and, 20 of your closest friends to show interest in it. They'll be happy to bring in a new game. I don't know. I thought I'd go through that a little bit with you guys here online, see if anyone had any thoughts. Because I'm just kind of looking at it, shaking my head, going, great, something else to deal with. Could sit here and jump into a game, but frankly, got a ton I want to get done here, and I want to be able to run this again tonight. So I think I might call it here in a few minutes. Come back and torture y'all later. Some magic. See what else is going on. Doesn't look like anything good now, though. So, we will be back in a bit. Until I see you guys again, remember, be well, and be safe, and be awesome. Both to yourself and one another.